watching something. That's all I care about. Because for me, watching my film.
Fresh royal drama collided with Hollywood glamour as Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, stepped out at the 2026 BAFTA Awards. The couple made a high-profile appearance at London's Royal Festival Hall at a time when the royal family, led by King Charles III, is facing intense global scrutiny. Their outing came after William's uncle, Prince Andrew, was arrested and reportedly held for 11 hours over allegations he sent sensitive government information to late financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The controversy has sent shockwaves through royal circles, but William and Catherine continue to remain the monarchy's most popular and trusted public faces. And the tension was visible. According to People magazine, William admitted he was not in a calm state while walking the red carpet. Speaking briefly to reporters, he revealed that he had not yet watched the film Hamnet, explaining, "I need to be in quite a calm state, and I am not at the moment. I will save it." The comment came just days after the arrest of his uncle. Reports also highlighted the emotional context of the moment. The Prince and Princess of Wales attended the BAFTAs together after a 2-year gap. Catherine last walked the red carpet in 2023. In 2024, William attended alone, explaining at the time that she was undergoing cancer treatment, a period that drew global sympathy and support. According to reports cited by Daily Mail and People, Andrew was arrested on February 19th on suspicion of misconduct in public office. The arrest reportedly took place at Wood Farm on the Sandringham estate, close to Anmer Hall, where William and Catherine often stay. William, who has served as president of the British Academy of Film and Television Arts since 2010, returned to the ceremony in his official role, balancing royal duty with personal strain. And despite the tension, the BAFTA red carpet delivered star power. Hollywood heavyweights including Leonardo DiCaprio, Timothée Chalamet, Emma Stone, Cillian Murphy, Rose Byrne, and Ethan Hawke walked the red carpet ahead of the black tie ceremony hosted by Alan Cumming. And here's a look at who won what at the BAFTAs.
Shock, history, total domination. The 2026 BAFTA Awards delivered all three, and the industry is still reeling. The night belonged to one battle after another. 6 wins, including Best Film and Best Director for Paul Thomas Anderson, a clean, commanding sweep that made it the undisputed powerhouse of the ceremony. But then came the upset that flipped the room. Robert Aramayo clinched Best Leading Actor for I Swear, beating Leonardo DiCaprio and Timothée Chalamet in one of the most talked about moments of the night. His portrayal of Tourette's syndrome campaigner John Davidson didn't just impress voters, it stunned them. And he wasn't done. Aramayo also won the Rising Star Award, becoming the first performer in BAFTA history to take both the Emerging Talent honor and Leading Actor in the same night. One ceremony, 2 major trophies, instant elevation. Then came a history maker. Jessie Buckley captured Best Actress for Hamnet, just 2 days after winning the same prize at the Irish Film and Television Academy Awards. With that victory, she became the first Irish performer ever to win BAFTA's Best Actress title. The award was presented by Cillian Murphy, a moment that added emotional weight to an already electric evening. And the momentum didn't stop there. Sinners and Frankenstein each secured 3 awards, marking major breakthroughs for multiple first-time BAFTA winners. The message from the 2026 BAFTAs is clear. New leaders are rising. Unexpected victories are rewriting the script, and the award season race just got a whole lot more unpredictable. Now, listen in to what the stars had to say moments before the winners were announced.
I just feel like I'm in really great company. Yeah, really great company. Still can't get my head around how the whole thing came around, you know.
Tell me about it. How did it come around?
I had a Zoom call with Ryan Coogler. I got sent this script and I had 3 hours to read it before the Zoom. And flicking through these pages, reading about Remark, and then he breaks into the Rocky Road to Dublin, I think on about page 60. So naturally I had a few questions. Was able to ask Ryan in the Zoom, and then that finished, and then I got a call to say I was in. It was all a bit mental.
I feel like, first of all, it just feels amazing to be celebrated, and that people love the film and have decided to nominate it 14 times in 14 different categories. It feels really good, and for me to be a Brit and celebrating that here on home soil feels amazing. But I feel like the film is beyond just American story. It feels so like universal in the themes and the reach, and like Delroy always says, it kind of digs into the depth of your humanity. And so yeah, I feel like I'm glad that it reached over here and people were like received it heart open, you know.
I'm just really lucky to be here, I feel, and you know, all these incredible artists around me who, you know, are just amazing. So just really feel
so cool. Oh yeah, my first time at BAFTA. Yeah, my first time. I confess I've never even watched it, because in Australia we didn't get it growing up, and then it's not as easy to stream in America. So I can't believe I'm here. I'm really excited to see how it unfolds.
It's been pretty surreal, honestly. It's an amazing thing to get that nomination. It's something that I've been, so hyper aware of as an actor forever. And then the journey of it is so strange because it's obviously public voted, and it kind of feels like you're on the X Factor a little bit. You're going, how can we vote for you? You're like, you can vote if you want. You can also vote for someone else if you want. It's like a strange thing to be so forward as an actor and being like, you can vote for me. But also it's just been so amazing. I mean, all the nominees are unbelievable, so talented. So I was just saying, it doesn't feel like a loss to lose to any of them. They're all so brilliant. The nomination feels like a win. I feel very proud.
Oh no, I really feel like I might be its biggest fan.
Yeah.
Like, I left the screening, by the way, and I was like, that's my favorite movie. Is that weird to say about a movie you're in? It's my favorite movie. Yeah.
Have kids started freaking out at you yet, like hearing the Judy voice?
It's more that parents explain to their kids, that's Judy Hopps, and sometimes I get a little nervous because I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for your kid to like have that like illusion shattered, because they're like, how, but you're not a rabbit. But then sometimes it does lead to wonderful conversations about animation.
But you usually are wearing the rabbit ears
But
during
that's
this
true, and
conversation.
that does help. I've got them in my purse.
Right, and it's like a voting booth. It's all private. You don't know what, and I voted, and so for the Academy Awards, and I'm not a BAFTA member, but and I'm looking at and agonizing over that list because you're affected in so many different ways, and you're like, oh, but this was, how would you prioritize? It's actually, if you take it seriously as I do, it's difficult. It took me hours and hours. It took me like 6 hours to finish my ballot. 6 hours. Because I was in pain over, and I would skip a category because it was just too hard. I tried to look for the easier categories at first, and then a couple of the ones that I didn't see, like if animated shorts, I didn't get around to that, so I'm not voting in that because it's not fair. I didn't see them, so you can't vote in that area. So I only vote when I've seen every single nominee in that category.
Cinema is a risky profession, and I like problems. So yes, shooting at the desert was tough, but I like when you feel nature you feel nature is alive, you feel nature tests you, shakes you, you know. And I think the film is about it. It's about how life sometimes take care of us, shaking us.
The highest honor, you know, it's such a rare opportunity to be in these rooms, and for, you know, I only sang a little part of the soundtrack, so it's like to be invited to come out to the BAFTAs to perform potentially in front of the royal family as well. Yeah, I don't think many people get this opportunity, so very blessed and grateful to be.
It's nice. It feels like the, you know, I very much like to be part of championing independent young filmmakers, particularly now later in my career. I think that's a really important thing to do, and the British film industry finds a way to support that. You know, it's very difficult, and I think the success of films like Hamlet makes more room, because, you know, it's a grown-up serious film. It's not a, you know, it's not a popcorn movie, and it's done incredibly well at the box office, and people have really gone to see it. So you know, that makes more space for the people coming behind to make less obvious films, maybe.
We did not expect this kind of reception for sure, but I think it's important for as many people as possible to see this film and to keep the conversation going, and I think cinema sometimes does what the news cannot, so.
We're all ensemble players. We don't sort of see a scene like a one-man show or something. We don't do solos. We try to make it something together, and the scene is never better than the weakest link. So we try to help each other. That's ensemble.
ببینید وقتی که میگم که ما تلاش میکنیم اون واقعیت‌های جامعه‌مون رو نشون بدیم، این فیلم تقریبا پروسه تولیدش 1.5 سال پیش بوده و اون موقع حس کردیم که باید فیلمی بسازیم که از آینده صحبت کنه، از آینده‌ای که امیدوار بشیم و آینده‌ای که بعد از این رژیم حداقل این چرخه خشونت به پایان برسه. اما گویا رژیم نمیخواد که این چرخه پایان پذیر باشه و گویا تلاش داره که در ادامهش همچنان همین حالت باقی بمونه. ببینید فقط توی این تظاهرات که بوده 235 کودک کشته شدن، کودک مدرسه‌ای. خب وقتی یک کودک مدرسه‌ای کشته میشه یعنی که او با پدر مادرش رفته و اصلا فکر خشونتی نبوده در بطنش، بلکه تظاهرات بوده برای اون که به خواستشون برسن. اما این حکومت های اینطوری هستش که تمایلی به حتی تظاهرات مسالمت آمیز هم ندارن.